What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, today is going to be a very interesting day when it comes to my live stream. Battlefield 2042 had a little parody game that came out called Clownfield 2042, and it came out about a couple of days ago, but today is going to be the day that I'm going to go ahead and test this game out on live stream. I might go ahead and make a commentary or something about this game in the future, just because I think it's hilarious that someone actually developed this with their own free time. It's too funny. But if you guys do want to be a part of this journey, if you want to meet a bunch of great people and just have a bunch of laughs and enjoy a live stream, by all means, go ahead and check it out in the link down in the description. I got my Twitch stream down there. I got my Twitter account. I got everything going on. Now, the game is single player, so it won't last that long since, obviously it's just, a little short little project they put together. But like I said, we'll branch off afterwards. We'll play something different. Maybe we'll go to Call of Duty and rage a little bit on that. But we will begin the stream with Clownfield 2042, and we're going to see how this game actually turns out. Ladies and gentlemen, for these past few weeks, I've been trying to find the perfect replacement game for a hardcore Battlefield fan who feels neglected and just disappointed with the current title that has been released, Battlefield 2042. Now, the problem here is that some of the games I mentioned in the past, such as World War III, are still only PC exclusive. So, even though I'm finding games that are really fun and good replacements for Battlefield 2042, at the end of the day, they're still turning out to be only for PC. Now, the good thing is that they're coming out in the future for console, so if you are patient enough, you will be able to play World War III and these other titles on console. But during the time that I made the video, yes, they're still exclusively for PC. Now, I already made a video about this specific video game in the past, and I kind of assumed that you all knew this, but it's a lot of new faces on the channel recently, especially going into the new year. There's tons of people that comment on my videos almost daily. Check out Insurgency Sandstorm. Have you ever played Insurgency Sandstorm? Do you like Insurgency Sandstorm? Do you know what this game is? I see it every single day almost. So I decided, you know what? Since there is a lot of brand new faces on the channel, I'm going to go ahead and cover this game once again. Now, to start off with the first question, yes, I love Insurgency Sandstorm. This has been a game that I've played multiple times in the past. Even the first Insurgency game that came out, I grinded the living hell out of. I love this franchise to death. But again, like I said, since a lot of new people, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys right now, this is definitely worth your money. If you are a hardcore Battlefield fan, you need a break from that game. You want something that's a little bit more modern, military realistic, and just enjoyable, casual, and fun, this is the game to check out. But I must warn you ahead of time. You must play this game casually. Now, that's why I think this is perfect for a Battlefield player, because Battlefield isn't too competitive of a game. Now, with 2042, I gotta say, it seems like the sweat is increasing with the new movement, the new gunplay. It seems like a lot more sweats are leaving Apex or coming from Call of Duty and really grinding out Battlefield now. So the casual side of Battlefield is slowly going away, but at its core, Battlefield is still ultimately a casual shooter. So personally, because of that exact reason, I think a Battlefield fan would absolutely love Insurgency Sandstorm. But like I said, you can't think of it in any other way. If you even try to slightly become a little bit more competitive than a casual mindset, you will hate the overall experience. It's a tactical shooter. You die in 1 to 2 bullets depending on the guns that you use, or depending on the armor that you use, or the helmet, or whatever that you want to put on. You die very fast depending on the weapon that they're using. If they're using a DMR, don't even expect to live past 1 bullet. And because of the time to kill being this fast, and the mechanics, really revolving around, a more tactical pacing, it's not that much aggression in this game. You'll find people camping in corners, you'll find people camping in bushes, you'll find people playing very defensively, and yes, it gets extremely annoying, especially if you play on a different game like Push or Frontline or something of that sort, and you have to push a defensive team. It gets really annoying, especially when your commander doesn't know how to drop smoke bombs and stuff like that to make it easier for you to progress. So, first off, I would say just stick to Domination if you're a brand new player. Domination's what you're seeing right here. 3 flags, just like any other traditional Domination game mode in any other game. It's probably the best way to get a hang of this game, and also you get way more points, because the way that you make custom classes in this game is it goes off of, in-game currency. It's not really anything that you earn or buy. It's just, you get a certain amount of points. It's like a pick 10 system or whatever. You get a certain amount of points every single game. You use those points. Grenades cost a certain amount. Guns cost a certain amount. Attachments cost a certain amount. And then if you run out of points, you can't get anything else. You know what I'm saying? But in the domination game mode, you get almost 2 to 3 times the amount of points that you get in any other game mode in this game. So you get to experiment with more stuff, which in my personal opinion, coming in as a newcomer, it is much better that you have the chance to be able to experiment with the weapons, test out attachments, and see what you personally enjoy so you can get a hang of the game. But back to what I was saying, yeah, it's a very, 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 very tactical game sometimes. But the in-game moments, when you do get those good moments to happen, it's just phenomenal. And like I said, at the end of the day, it is a casual shooter. As long as you don't take the extra step to try to make it something that it's not, you will just have a blast playing this title. The variety of attachments and weapons are just endless in this game, along with the map selections, which are really unique and cool. Some of them are just not good. I'm just going to say it straight up. Some of the maps are just awful. There's no in between. It's not like it's a medium map. No, it's just really straight up bad. But the rest of them are really solid. They play well, they look cool, and just the in-game moments that you can have on these specific maps and, you know, having a good push or a good defensive run, nothing else has the same feeling as that. And one thing that this game has that completely lacks from Battlefield 2042, which is also a deciding factor in my personal opinion on if Battlefield is a good game or a bad game, is the teamwork, the team factor. All the work and progress that DICE has made towards perfecting the team play in Battlefield was completely scrapped. Battlefield 5 did it so well. They perfected it. They really did perfect it. They gave us an incentive to play the objective. If your commander, if your squad lead was able to mark stuff, you know, to call for objectives to be done, and you as a team went and did that stuff, you earned points. And at the end of the day, you could get ammo with those points. You could drop smoke with those points. You can even drop in a freaking rocket to destroy a whole sector if you want to with those points. But at the end of the day, it encouraged people to use it. And Battlefield 2042, they stripped it completely. Along with also not having VoIP in the game as well. Are you serious? Are you truly serious right now? You can't even talk to your own teammates in the game, in a game that's based around teamwork? Well, guess what? In Insurgency Sandstorm, teamwork is there. And honestly, there is a lot of goofy and corny people out there in this player base. There are some, you know, racist assholes every once in a while, but they're always in every game. You can't really avoid that stuff. At the end of the day, a lot of the people in this game are really corny and hilarious. You'll get insanely funny voice call-outs and people just, you know, role-playing along with the game. It's an absolute blast. And on top of that, there's team play involved as well. You need teamwork. And if you don't use teamwork, you'll probably get wiped clean. You have commanders, you have people who work under the commanders, and with these roles, you can call in choppers or smokes or whatever that you want. But like I said, if you're not working together, you cannot call this stuff in. You can't just be a commander and do whatever you want. No, you need about 2, maybe even 3 people in order to call in this stuff, and they need to work together in order to do it. Team play is a massive factor when it comes to Insurgency Sandstorm, and it just makes the overall experience 10 times better when you really start sinking yourself into the actual vibes of the match that you're in. Like I said, even partially role-playing with all the other players would even be hilarious or give you a good experience with the game. And also one of the most crucial parts of the Battlefield game, and a saying that came from the Battlefield franchise, is PTFO. Play the frickin' objective. And it's absent in Battlefield 2042. Nobody plays the OBJ. And you want to know why? The scoreboard doesn't revolve around it. The scoreboard goes around which squad has the most kills, and maybe some revives and assists. That's what the game goes off of. Capturing an objective does nothing for your score, and it doesn't do anything for you individually because your stats are combined with your squad. You don't have individual stats in Battlefield 2042. The most idiotic idea I've ever seen in my whole life. Well, in Insurgency Sandstorm, you cannot get to the top of the leaderboard without playing OBJ. So if you love OBJ game modes, if you love playing objective and, you know, playing with a squad and having intense matches where people are just going into all-out war over, you know, one spot to take control, you will love this game. Like I said, the team play is really good in this game, but it goes more than just team play because each individual person wants to get good stats as well, and the only way to do that is by playing the objective. It's just, the game is really good. If you're a Battlefield fan and you haven't tried out this game already, I highly suggest doing so. It's on console. I don't know if it's on sale right now. If it's on sale, even better. But if you want to spend a little bit more cash, Me personally, I think the replayable factor of this game is definitely there. It might not be something that you grind 24/7. You know, it's not like a Battlefield game where I keep coming back over and over for new content and, you know, new drops and new stuff. But it's always been there for me. Insurgency has always been there for me. It's been my backup game for ages. When I get sick of COD, I hop right back on Insurgency. Sick of Battlefield, hop right back on Insurgency. Halo, any other game out there, I always come back to this specific title, and I do it for a good reason, because it's reliable as everything in the world. It is so freaking reliable. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like above. As I hated it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, want to chat with me, there's two ways to do so. I have a Twitter and a Discord, both of those are in the down description. And also want to catch me live stream some video games and do over on Twitch. Link that's in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.